Good day, everybody. Bernard King here for My Grade Out Face. Just want to give you guys a recap on the games and that have transpired over the weekend. Of course, you know, 4 of the top 10 losses in college football. Of course, starting off with Miami losing to Louisville, Carson Beck throwing like 4 interceptions. Ole Miss losing to Georgia, which was a top 10 matchup. Actually, that game came all the way down to, I think, the last play, if you think about it. Also, with Texas Tech losing against Arizona State, which was surprising to me. LSU also losing to Vanderbilt. Now, because of that, Vanderbilt moved up into, they're like number 10 in the country right now. So they moved up in the rankings. Now, check this out. For the first time since 1947, that Vanderbilt is basically in the top 10 in the ranking, i.e., 78 years. 78 years before, was the last time they made it to the top 10 teams. Now, moving on, CeeDee Lamb came back. Dak Prescott showed out, beat Washington 44-22. Pretty much Detroit looks like they're the class of the NFC. Detroit is for real. I thought that when Ben Johnson and Aaron Glenn had left to become head coaches, Ben Johnson going to the Bears, Aaron Glenn going to the Jets, I thought Detroit, they may struggle, but actually, hey, they look like they ain't lost a beat. So Detroit, pretty much the class of the NFC. Seattle's not far behind. Philadelphia, the Eagles, the game, the passing game, the receivers, the game look like it's open up to receivers on this Sunday. The Falcons are still falconing. Also, with the shocking loss with the Steelers and the Bengals, that was a good shootout right there. Joe Flacco came out of hospice care, Mr. AARP is what I call him. But at any rate, Joe Flacco came out there, showed out, 342 yards passing, 3 touchdowns. Also, another tidbit. Also, Florida firing Billy Napier. It had been reported they were firing him over this weekend, even though he beat Mississippi State, but he was already fired anyway. So they pretty much pulled the plug on him. Another tidbit. Penn State, with the firing of James Franklin last week, they tried to make a run. It was said and reported that we're trying to make a run at the Indiana Hoosiers football head coach, Curt Cignetti. And what it was, Indiana, they want to take it. Indiana, they came with the smoke. Basically, 8 years, $93 million, $11.6 million a year for Cignetti. But that's all the news that I have. Live stream this weekend, guys. See you soon. Peace out. Holla.